Hey YouTube, and welcome to Veda Day 16. I finally got some inspiration, a question from D.I.R. Blair over at A Gay Collab. Thanks for the question, Blair. And he asked me what inspires me to do what I do. The only thing I really do, I take care of my grandmother, and I do that because I look at it this way. She helped my mother take care of me my whole life. I at least told her that. I'm not going to stick her in some nursing home where, people don't love her. You should be with your family, people that love you, if that's at all possible. And so that's why I do that. And as far as why I do what I do on YouTube, I make videos for fun. I enjoy it. I have a good time. Why I make the videos I make and why I subscribe to the people I subscribe to, why I'm a big fag hag and a supporter of the LGBT community. I've said this before in one of my old videos, but I don't mind saying it again. I lost a kid.
Boss, you have a text message.
I lost a kid a few years ago. A cute gay boy, 15 years old, had his whole life ahead of him. And I'd seen the kid a million times. He came into the restaurant where I worked. And he was a good kid. I'd seen his boyfriend, his friends, he was a good kid. But he wasn't out to his family. His parents were very religious. Father was a pastor. His mother ran the women's auxiliary at the church. And he wasn't out to his family yet. He just knew, that he just wasn't ready to make that step yet. Well, he was a freshman in high school, and there were a bunch of kids that were picking on him because he was gay and because he was out to his friends at school. But they called him gay, whether he wasn't openly out and proud, yet. He wasn't there. But they picked on him and they called him faggot and queer and all the usual bullshit names. And he went to his counselor to try to see, itchy nose, try to see if she could do something about getting these kids to leave him alone. Well, this school counselor took it upon herself, as soon as this kid left her office, to call his parents and tell them the deal.
Excuse me, boss, you have a text message.
That their son was gay and being teased for being gay and whatever. And this teacher outed him to his family. And he came home from school. He didn't know what had happened. And there were 2 suitcases on the front porch. And his father and mother met him at the door and told him that he wasn't allowed in the house anymore. That he was gay, he was perverted, he was going to hell. And they didn't want him around his kid brother because he might influence his little brother. And this and whatever. And the kid came into the restaurant where I was working, and he was just crushed. And I asked him, I said, is there anything I can do? Do you need a place to stay? He said, no. He had a place to stay, that he'd be alright. I said, well, if you need anything, you call me. And I gave him my cell number. I said, because you can stay with me, I don't care. And his friend came and picked him up, and he left that night. And the next afternoon when I got up for work, I worked the graveyard shift. The next afternoon when I got up for work, I found out that the boy had killed himself. And his friend said that he'd stayed with said he had found the note, but it had been hours after the guy, I guess, had left. And he said he just couldn't live in a world that his parents didn't love him anymore. And I got angry. And I went to his parents' house, and I raised all that hell. I said, how can you call yourself a parent? Because I knew this kid. He was in there with his parents. I knew the parents. I told his parents, I said, how can you call yourself a parent and not love your child unconditionally? I said, horse shit. And that's when I got on my soapbox, and that's when I started being the bitch that I am when it comes to homophobes, and that's why I am the way I'm about standing up for gay rights, and that's why I make the videos that I make, and why I subscribe to who I subscribe to. Anyway, this is over 5 minutes, so I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but I needed you to hear the whole story so that you understood why I am the way I am, and why I talk the way I talk, especially when it comes to homophobia and parents of gay kids. Moms and dads need to wake up. Your kid is your kid. You love them regardless of who and what they are. They were born the way they were born. They love who they love. Just love them is all you have to do. That's all you have to do. How fucking hard is that? Anyway, I'm gonna go. This is over 6 fucking minutes, and I am so sorry. I love you guys. Mwah. Stay sweet. See you tomorrow. Bye.